Hello everyone, welcome back to our grammar series. Let's take a look into pronouns. For today, we will discuss personal pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that can take place of a noun. Pronouns are very handy and very easy to use. Without pronouns, we have to repeat nouns all the time and our writing would be repetitive and boring. Now let's take a look into some sentences without pronouns. Mona's mother asked Mona to read the book. Mona read the book and Mona's mother listened to Mona. Now let's take a look into the same sentences with pronouns. Mona's mother asked Mona to read the book. Mona read it and she listened to her. It refers to the book. She refers to Mona's mother. Her refers to Mona. Now, as you can see, pronouns change in form when they become objects. So, the subjects are given here, so are the objects. I will turn to me, an object. He, him, she, her, we, us, they, them. And as you can see, I have left this box empty. It's because you repeat the same word here. The only pronouns that do not change in form are you and it. So it's practically the same one. Now let's take a look into personal pronouns. Pronouns in English like I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us and them shows us contrast of person, gender, number and case. Now let's take an instance with the subject he or object him. This is Thomas. He is my brother. I go to college with him. Now let's look into another instance, she or her. This is Amal. She is my best friend. I usually sit in class with her. Now, in some cases, when we are not sure if we are talking about the gender or we are not sure about how many people, the number of people are present there, we use they or them. You could visit the dentist. They might help you with that painful tooth. Now, as you can see here, personal pronouns are divided into two. One is possessive pronouns, another one is reflexive pronouns. Now, under possessive pronouns, you have two forms, the adjective form and the noun form. As in reflexive pronouns, you have two forms, that is the singular form and the plural form. Now, let's take a look into the possessive pronouns. Here, you have the adjective form and the noun form. My as an adjective and noun mine. You can see here there is an example. This is my car. As you know that car is noun. So my will turn to adjective form. This is my car. Now assuming that somebody is asking a question, whose car is it? You definitely the answer will be it's mine. So the car has taken the form of your car, so it turns to mine, that is noun. You, yours. His, his. Her, hers. Our, ours. Their, theirs. Please keep in mind that there are no apostrophes before S. Now let's take a look into some of the sentences for both adjective and noun forms. Mine. Does this bag belong to you? Yes, it's mine. Yours. This cat is yours if you like to keep it. His. His house looks beautiful. Hers. Your work is good, but hers is better. Ours. Their children study hard while ours never study. Theirs. That car is theirs. Now let's look into the reflexive pronouns. As I've mentioned before, you have two forms. One is singular form, another one is plural form. Now you have the personal pronouns or the determiners here. Me, you, him, her, it. As you can see that these are all singular. So the reflexive pronouns would be me, myself, you, yourself, him, himself, her, herself, it, itself. Now you can see at the plural form here, us, you and them. Please keep in mind that you can use the word you as in singular form and plural form depending on the sentence. Now if you have us, it turns to ourselves. You, yourselves. Them, themselves. All of these are called object pronouns, in exception to you and it. They are the doers and not the doers. None of these pronouns can be a subject in a sentence. Now, when do we use a reflexive pronoun? Yes, when do we use reflexive pronouns? We use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object of the sentence are the same thing. For instance, Ali made himself some soup. You can see that the subject himself is used here. Ali is not making soup for somebody, he is making it for himself. I saw myself in the mirror. So when you are talking about you can use the word self here. Now I have jotted down a few of the examples for reflexive pronouns. Myself, I did it myself. Yourself, give yourself a break and take some rest. Himself, Ali separated himself from the other students. Herself, my grandmother lives by herself. We have some more examples. Ourselves, we should take care of ourselves. Itself, the wound healed itself quickly. Yourselves, he said, don't put yourselves at risk. Themselves, the children had to look after themselves. If you found this video useful, please like, share your comments and subscribe to my channel. Until then, goodbye.